Welcome to the crown jewel of Caribbean racing here at the St. Thomas Yacht Club in the beautiful U.S. Virgin Islands. Hi, I'm Tucker Thompson, and this is the International ROLEX Regatta, the regatta that started Rolex's long-standing relationship with sailing 39 years ago. And today, it is still going strong, as Regatta Director Bill Canfield explains.
Yeah, this is one of the best regattas in the Caribbean. Now, we're the only regatta that's run by a yacht club. The other regattas are all run by hotel associations, different groups, but we just have a lot of hardworking people that get together and throw this regatta every year. We love it here because the Rolex is here, a lot of nice smiling people, and it's a fantastic event.
We'll be covering all of the racing action over the next 3 days, and we begin today with a long-distance race from here to Charlotte O'Malley Harbor. Out on the water, the traditionally reliable trade winds here in St. Thomas have given way to light air as we prepare for the first start. The biggest boats will start first. This is IRC1. And that was the gun. Slow start for all of the fleet as the spinnakers go up. On board with Lord Irving Laidlaw's Highland Fling 7. Off to a early lead with Peter Holmberg aboard. There's the first puff. Highland Fling is off, leading Privateer and Power Play inshore. Back at the pin again, this time with CSA1, and it's a match race between the two far 400s as Blade leads Magnitude 400 off the line. This fleet also heads inshore. CSA2 is off with the crowd at the pin, but one boat jumps the gun too early. It's Coyote 2 as they try to head back against the grain. CSA non-spinnaker is off the line next. Jack Desmond's Affinity is off to a commanding lead. Just a few minutes after the start, the clouds have cleared and the breeze is back. Up from Puerto Rico, it's Sergio Sagramoso's Lazy Dog passing Buck and Capella Islands downwind. All the way from Moscow, Russia, it's Karuba 5 jib reaching into the bottom mark. Well, it's not smooth sailing for everyone. Highland Fling has lost their rig here at the bottom of the track, and their race is over. Back in the race, the first mark of the course at the bottom of the track has the fleet turning right and heading towards Charlotte O'Malley Harbor for a windward lure. Here's our leader in the beach catch. It's Trey Brown's Zeke. And a slow rounding for them as they sheet in to get going. They're still in the lead though, and now they take off. Bill Alcott's brand new Equation leads on deck around the mark. He equated this new boat to a bucking bronco, and with that they're off. This leeward mark is a good choking point for the fleet. The small boats will go around at once, the big ones will come around twice, and they all meet right here. Next to the bottom mark for the big boys, it's Power Play. Sailing star Tony Ray calling the shots in the back of the boat. For the smaller boats, it's 1 lap and in. For the bigger boats, it's 2, but everybody will finish in Charlotte O'Malley Harbor for this first race. Equation leads the fleet into the mouth of Charlotte O'Malley Harbor and passes Frenchman's Reef, heading for the finish. Bill Alcott is a veteran of many Rolex regattas, but a newcomer to this boat. He should be very happy with that performance as Equation takes line honors. And winning for the Beach Cats, it's Zeke. The Beach Cats will take a beach break as the fleet regroups for the start of the second race. Corralled like sharks in a fishbowl here in the harbor, IRC1 is off the line. Everybody except on deck is pointed in the right direction. Look at Equation, beautiful start to windward. Almost looks like bumper cars as the fleet luffs up to make it around the first limit mark before cracking off and easing sails to head offshore. The pin end is certainly the place to be. The Beach Cats are off next. In CSA1, the 2 par 400s are stuck together like glue as they head offshore. With everybody else bunched up behind them. And CSA2 is off, also crowding the pin end on a tight reach. Well, that was CSA non-spinnaker. This actually is CSA2. Lots of boats crowding on the line. The last class to start is also the biggest. 15 IC24s are off. It's Puerto Rico's Farito Lugo off to an early lead. At the limit mark, it's nice to be bow forward and low. Just look at how many boats to windward are trying to squeeze in. Only some will make it forward. That is close racing. After rounding Frenchman's Reef, the entire fleet heads offshore. Now out into the channel, the fleet feels the best of the big waves and breeze. Question now is, do you head offshore or in to get out of the current? It's a tough call. There's much more breeze offshore, but a lot flatter water and less current in here. Tacking inside of foul point, Melgus 24 tries to hold off a swan. I don't think that's going to stick. IRC1 will do a windward leeward in the middle of this distance race, back home to the club. Power play trails, or leads Mayhem rather, downwind. Ashley Wolf, the only female skipper in this division, at the helm of Mayhem. Ron O'Hanley at the helm of Privateer, keeping the pedal down, downwind. Some of the closest racing today has to be these two Far 400s. They have been together since the start and are still neck and neck. At the top mark, it'll be one more lap before heading for home. And finishing that lap in the fastest time is the fastest boat. It's no surprise to see Equation taking line honors again here in race number 2. So the International ROLEX Regatta is off to a fine start, but this first day is far from over. As the sailors come off the water, they'll be treated to a party on the beach right here at the St. Thomas Yacht Club before heading back out on the water to do it all over again tomorrow. Until then, I'm Tucker Thompson. Thanks for joining us.